I found there's one bad thing about hobbies, and that is sometimes they turn into work. And when they turn into work, they're no longer hobbies and no longer fun. I do woodworking of various sorts, and one of the things I make are walking sticks like these. And I've made a couple other videos on some. As of now, I have made 10 walking sticks. And I've got 2 more that I could work on and do. So that makes 12 walking sticks this summer. And 12 walking sticks is no longer a hobby, it's work. So I'm going to kind of wind down. I did have an obligation for these 2 when I took the others in to sell. She saw them and she wanted some, but she wanted some specific ones. And so I said, okay, I'll, do what I can for you. She wanted a Chinese dragon, like the one on the right there. And instead of a gold lion handle, she wanted a silver one. I didn't have a silver one at the time, but I said, well, I'll get you one. I'll, get it made. Anyway, I finally got the head for that, and I've got it finished. So tomorrow I can take them down and give her what I call the right of first refusal. If she doesn't want them, then someone else might. Whatever. And I, at the same time, I had found a couple more nice pieces of wood, so I made a couple more walking sticks that I guess I'll sell. I may keep them. I don't know. I mean, whatever. And I've got a couple sort of gift ones. This one here with the bull's head. My financial advisor is retiring in a year or so. He's sort of winding down. And so I thought I'd make him a bull's head financial walking staff. The bull's head for bull market. And some quarters put in for money. And then a couple of little bears over here for the bull and the bear market. I'm waiting on some clear epoxy that I can put over the coins and make them, part of the wood. And that's when that gets here, I can get that one finished up. And then there's also a kind of a weird series on YouTube called Creature Features, I believe it is, with a host, Vincent something or other. I mean, he's kind of a ghoul-looking guy and he's got a co-host who's a ghost, and all that type of stuff. But anyway, people send him artwork and stuff, so I thought, hey, maybe I'll make him a cane. So this is the start of that one. I've got a raven topper coming for it, and hopefully it'll be here in the next week or so I can get it finished up and the like. But it's kind of a nice one. And then finally, I did an experiment. I have a lot of pieces of wood that are really kind of too short for a cane by themselves. And so I thought, well, let's see what happens if I put one together. So I had this top part that goes down there to the wrapped hemp rope. And then I had a shorter part that goes from the hemp rope on down. And what I did was I joined the 2 together with a nice thick double-ended wood screw type thing, and glued it in and everything and made it nice and solid. Then I wrapped the joint with hemp rope and soaked it with super glue so that the hemp rope is now quite solid and strong to keep the wood from cracking or anything like that. And then I finished it, of course. and I'm kind of experimenting on it just to see whether or not it's as solid and as usable as, you know, a full stick. If it is, I may have some other canes that are two-piece type things. Anyway, those are the ones that I've built. I got two hiking sticks or quarterstaffs that I could build, and I might, which would mean I made 12 canes this summer. And again, that's an awful lot of canes to make. But anyway, we'll see what happens. And I also collect canes. I just thought I'd show you the couple of the ones that I got. I got this one. I wish I could find a source for the head for this one. I mean, that is a really neat, you know, lion with a ball in its mouth type of thing, you know. It's what they call German silver, which is actually just nickel plated, but it's a real nice cane. It's kind of thin for my taste. I mean, if you compare it to compare its thickness to the thickness of some of the canes I make, it's not quite as thick, but it's nice and solid, nice and strong. And also, I found online another cane topper that I wish I could find more of. Although this is an antique, so, you know, you can't really find it. Excuse me while I grab it. There we go. Another lion head. It's got a screw which you would screw into the wood or whatever. But it's made out of some sort of composite resin type thing. I don't know exactly what, but it's also something that I wish I could find a source for, because it's really a nice carving. In fact, I may try and cast a few, you know, make a silicone mold of this, and cast a few for out of modern material, and just see what happens. I don't know. Again, that's hobby. It's not work. Anyway, those are sort of an update on some of the canes I've been working on.